How's it going, guys? I'm out here doing a little striper fishing today. The water is really ripping, so I had to come back in this little cove to get out of this fast current so I could show you this new reel that I'm using for fishing these big swim baits and these big umbrella rigs in this fast current. It is the new KastKing Kapstan Elite 300. This is actually an oversized, low-profile bait caster. And I'm going to go over a few features of this reel, what makes it outstanding for throwing these big baits. For one, it has a large capacity spool. This spool will actually hold 200 yards of 50-pound braid. It has 35 pounds of drag. It uses a triple disc carbon fiber drag system. Now with the triple disc drag system, it allows that heat to be dispersed between 3 drag washers, which allows the drag to be smoother. I really want a smooth drag when you're fighting these big fish. It has aluminum oversized handle and oversized EVA knobs, which makes it real comfortable to throw it all day long. This reel uses manganese main gear and pinion gear, which mesh together very smooth and they're very durable. It also has a stainless steel main shaft. It's got 8+1 stainless steel Maxidur double shielded bearings. Now what's really nice about those bearings is they're actually saltwater approved. You can fish them in the salt water, you can fish them in the fresh water. They're very smooth, they're double shielded, they keep all the crud and grit out of those bearings. This reel has a 5.4 to 1 gear ratio. It's a slower retrieve, but it's got a whole lot of power. That 4.1 is basically every time you reel this handle one time, the spool spins 5.4 times. So it's kind of slow, but it gives you a whole lot of power for cranking in big fish or just pulling big umbrella rigs or big swim baits through current. This reel also comes with a bait clicker. Not very many low profile bait casters come with a bait clicker. And the bait clicker basically is this. When you cast and your line hits bottom, you turn this little switch here and that allows line to come out, but it gives you an alarm, lets you know line's coming out. For if you're using live bait, or if you're fishing in a little eddy and a fish picks the bait up and wants to run a little bit before you set the hook, it gives them that time and that freedom, but it allows you to know what's going on. One other thing with this reel that's very important with an oversized reel that'll help you new guys that are getting into bait casters is this has a 6 clutch centrifugal brake system. And what that means is inside of here is this is your clutch system. Each one of those little black dots is a clutch. You can actually pull those upward, and what those will do is they'll drag on the inside of this spool when you cast. And what that does is it slows down the initial inertia of the spool where you get most of your bird nest from. And then the final feature to this reel is kind of cool. I haven't seen anybody else do this yet. Is they have a line indicator on the inside of the spool cover. So basically when you have 50-pound braid, you just turn that little dial to 50 pounds, and that way when you pick up this reel, you're like, oh yeah, I got 50-pound braid on here. It makes it real nice, especially if you have multiple reels like this. You can kind of keep track of what's on what reel. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to fishing. And you guys have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the video. And remember, catch and release, let them go, let them grow.